Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jared. Today, not going to be working on the cars. I've actually bought some stuff for the sim rig just because I've been using it a bit and I wanted to make a few upgrades for it to work better. First off, I went and got this Nardi wheel because the steering wheel on there is so small and it's too far away when you're driving, like your arm's fully extended. Must be something to do with the frame setup maybe, but I got that, and this one's like the deep dish style one, so that should bring it back quite a bit. And I also got this adapter from eBay. It's like a 3D printed adapter, and it was made in Melbourne, and it's just to adapt the smaller PCD of the Logitech to a 70mm PCD for a steering wheel. But the Nardi is slightly different. The Nardi hole is slightly bigger. It's close, but slightly different. So I had this laying around. I made a video on this really dodgy eBay quick release, and I think I might be able to use this to adapt it onto the Nardi steering wheel, because this has got different bolt patterns for Nardi and Sparkle and Momo. And if I need to, I also have this spacer laying around for a steering wheel. But I don't think I'll need it with that adapter, this adapter, and then this deep steering wheel. I also got this USB, well, it's not hydraulic, but like it looks like a hydraulic handbrake. And this was like $80 on eBay. It's just a generic eBay handbrake. Just because in drifting games you really need the handbrake. It's just annoying to do it with a button because it's sort of like on and off. This one, as you pull it in, it actually registers different levels of handbrake, which is helpful for driving. And then I bought some metal here and this sheet, just because I wanted to make a platform for when you're driving. I want to put like the keyboard on the side, and then I want to have a pad for the mouse, because it's really annoying to have to like put the keyboard on your lap and then it's in the way when you're driving and you got nowhere for the mouse to be used. So it's a bit hard to explain like how I'm gonna make up the metal plates for the keyboard and the mouse, so I'm just gonna film it and then show you what it looks like after. So I was just working on this adapter for the Logitech steering wheel, and when well, in this case the bolt I put it through the hole. It doesn't come through out far enough, and also it's on this rounded corner, so it's hard to put a bolt on the end, and it needs to be within this flush face of the steering wheel. So what I've done is I've just cut the corner out of this one, and now the bolt goes through and I can fit a nut on the back. So I've just cut that using this die grinder. First, you're going to remove the steering wheel with these 6 bolts, and then you can install the spacer using the same 6 bolts into these middle holes. Then I'm using my adapter now to go to the larger PCD, and I'm going to bolt them into these holes all the way around. I've got these buttons still plugged in. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them. So I had some difficulty working out what I was going to do with these buttons. So what I ended up doing was I was able to feed the cable through the slit, and I actually cut down the back piece that was on the steering wheel and screwed the 2 pieces together, and then in the middle I just sandwiched some double-sided tape just so these buttons still protrude enough that it can actually press down. This one for some reason was just a little bit too short, I don't know, to feed through there, so I've placed it at the bottom, but for the most part you're using your thumb on the steering wheel like this. But one thing to note with the 350mm wheel, it's a bit hard to reach with your thumb in the middle, and you can't move this any further out because of how long that cable is. So I probably in retrospect would have gone for the 330mm Nardi wheel like I've got in my other cars. Also, with this being like a longer setup here, there's definitely some more movement, because I guess the Logitech used to be here, now there's a lot more leverage on there, so there is a little bit of wobble. Also with this, I did try to use the mouse on this felt. It didn't work, so I'm just using an old Razer mouse pad I had to go on here, but that works really good. Ideally I probably would have liked to have it a bit further back, just because I sit quite far back, so you have to sort of lean forward to use this mouse pad. But I think if I put it much further back, then it's going to make it difficult to get in, on and off the sim. And then I don't think I showed, but I've just repositioned this monitor bracket from the side I had here, and now that I've got it just vertically straight up like this, it doesn't move quite as big, because before it was trying to like fall to the side, but now like the weight's vertical, so it's a lot better. And I could probably even do a second monitor if I wanted to. Just a little mini quick review on this handbrake. I'm not sure if it was just my model, but when it came, there's a little magnet in there that had fallen off. So I had to re-glue that back in and then sort of bend the sensor up, and now it works again. But it works fine now. There's no issues with that. And I'm super happy with the keyboard position. And I actually also adhesive the speaker controller volume wheel there, because you know, like sometimes when you're in the game, it's hard to go out of it and change the volume. And I just kept the speakers in the same spot, so nothing's changed there. But I did bring the subwoofer that was up there a bit closer to me when I'm driving for the sound.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Alright guys, I think that wraps the video. Super happy with how the simulator rig turned out. So at the moment V2, I'm pretty happy with how things are. I can't really think of much more I want to change at the moment. If you have any recommendations on things I can do for the simulator, then let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.